thought it was smoke. Yeah, it's Commander now. Started as nothing, now it's law. What's beef? It's a whisper turns tsunami waves. It's a debt you ain't settled, now it's interest every day. It's a scar turn story, then a story turn to grave. It's a spark in the dark that we never let fade. What's beef? It's a look that you can't rewind. It's a ticking time bomb with a petty ass mind. It's revenge getting richer every time I decline. Pay me back with your peace, so I'm taking mine. What's beef? It's a side eye, subtle tension, turning you good to a whole intervention. It's a joke that linger, now it's long-term vengeance. Small talk turned to chalk lines and intentions. I catalog pain like a barcode scanner. Every slight get filed, every jab get hammered. You was playing checkers, I was building the pattern. Now the board look different when the king goes savage. I don't pop off quick, I let it simmer and age. Like fine wine rage, getting richer with rage. You throw a pebble, I return it in waves. Now it's biblical floods, every step that you take. Photographic vendetta, every frame gets stored. You forgot what you said, I replay and record. Now I'm writing your fate in a permanent scroll. Ink bleed red when I settle the score. What's beef? It's a whisper turn tsunami waves. It's a deck you ain't settled, now it's interest every day. It's a scar turn story, then a story turn to grave. It's a spark in the dark that we never let fade. What's beef? It's a look that you can't rewind. It's a ticking time bomb with a petty ass mind. It's revenge getting richer every time I decline. Pay me back with your peace, or I'm taking mine. Now it's deeper than pride, it's principle. Started invisible, now it's pivotal. You threw a stone, that's ritual. Circle of pain getting cyclical. I don't forget, I from minute to minor offense to a monument sentence. Word got weight when it's bent with resentment. You name in my chest like a permanent bandit. This ain't anger, it's architecture. I designed this climb like a vengeance investor. Every move calculated pressure, applying the texture. Turn silence to sirens, that's sonic aggression. You was talking light, I respond in eclipse. Blocking your shine, now you lost in the drip. I don't shoot from the hip, I shoot from the script. Every line premeditated, carved deep in your ribs. I try to let it go, but it echo back louder. Every piece off a sour, turned sweet into power. Now the past got teeth, and it's biting me now. So I bite back harder, put the fight in the vow. What's beef? It's a whisper turn tsunami waves. It's a debt you ain't settled, now it's interest every day. It's a scar turn story, then a story turn to grave. It's a spark in the dark that we never let fade. What's beef? It's a look that you can't rewind. It's a ticking time bomb with a petty ass mind. It's revenge getting richer every time I decline. Pay me back with your peace, or I'm taking mine. Now it's legacy pain, generational curse. What was once just a line, now it's etched in the verse. You ain't kill me, you built me, now it's only get worse. I turn trauma to currency, pain to a purse. I invest in a grudge, let it triple and flip. Compound interest hits where resentment don't dip. You was hoping not fold, I just tighten my grip. Now the pressure break diamonds or it's shady as script. You created a monster with a memory chip. Every slight break played, every frame don't skip. Now I move like fate with a personal script. And your ending get edited, permanent clip. What's beef? It's a war with no cease in the soul. Where apologies late just increase what you owe. Where forgiveness a myth with an ego in control. And the cost of your words is a permanent toll. Now it's not even you, it's a principle speaking. Every scar got a voice, every bruise got a reason. I was cool till you pushed, now the con got a demon. And it feast on the down. Every time that you breathe and I turn patience to power, turn silence to steel. Now my presence alone make your confidence kneel. You was flexing for moments, I was playing for real. Now the weight of your choices got a permanent feel. This revenge ain't loud, it's precise and refined. Like a blade in the dark with impeccable timing. I don't chase our line, let the universe bind it. Now your fate intersect with the path I designed. Maybe it ain't that deep, turn abyss when it grow. Every seed of disrespect got a hell when it's sold. Now it bloom in the night where the truth never showed. And you reap what you planted, that's the code that I wrote. You hear that? That's not anger, it's accumulation. Every every word, every look, every time he thought I wouldn't. I did. What's beef? It's a whisper turn tsunami waves. It's a debt you ain't settled as interest every day. It's a scar turn story, then a story turn a grave. It's a spark in the dark that we never let fade. What's beef? It's a look that you can't rewind. It's a ticking time bomb with a petty ass mind. It's revenge getting richer every time I decline. Pay me back with your peace or I'm taking mine. Yeah. Should've deaded it early. Now braving on. I don't break my word, my way. No win. Scarface. Yeah, some lines ain't quotes, they commandments. Some vows get written in scars. Now they born with silence, teach louder than speech. Loyalty's the surling, betrayal's the breach. Every promise I made got blood in between. Ain't a handshake, it's a life routine. My words, my bond, my pride, my steel. I ain't been for a crowd or a label deal. Seen men crumble for the flash of fame, selling their soul just to change their name. But I was raised where you keep what you say. To sleep next to truth cause lies don't stay. You can't buy honor, can't lease respect. So I guard mine tight like a chain on my neck. I don't break my word, no bend, no fake. If the goal ain't solid, the crown don't take. Pride in my gut, truth in my tone. I stand on my vow, I'm carved in stone. I don't break my word, ain't selling my soul. Even if the gold touch turns cold. A man's worth measured by seeds he sown. My name's my bond, I walk alone. I told Shorty once, I wore your wild folk. My silence more honest than half your talk. I seen brothers switch sides when the rain came heavy. I just closed my hood up, same aim steady. They chase myths, I chase peace of mind. These streets don't bless what they can't rewind. I done lost friends for keeping it real, but I sleep good, my pillow still. I'd rather die standing on truth I spoke than live bending over for some brand of hope. Life's cold, but respect's the code. Keep your cash, my words, my vote. They say time forgives, but trust don't reset. You break your word once, that debt's a threat. Street phones fade, but value stay. My reflection, my judge, that's the real
I don't break my word, no fear, no fake. If the code ain't solid, the crown don't take. Pride in my gut, truth in my tone. I stand on my vow, I'm carved in stone. I don't break my word, ain't selling my soul. Even if the gold touch turns cold. Legacies written where the real ones know. My name's my bond, I walk alone.
Yeah. In a world built on talk, silence is loyalty. In a city full of ink, I write mine in bone. Word to Scarface. I don't break my word or my soul for no one.
Yeah. Shit. The smell of the cold in the sun. Yeah. Title. Rise of the cold. Yeah. I ain't pray for peace, I study war. I ain't chase love, I chase more. They said darkness corrupts, nah it confirms. You either break the chain or get caught in the turn. Born in the bricks where the morals fold. Loyalty cheap, betrayal sold. OGs preach, keep your circle tight, but snakes still slither where the light's too bright. I learned quick, power got tears. Fear keeps folk close, love disappears. Hunger my scripture, pain my priest. I carved my faith in the belly of the beast. The sit said passion breeds strength in the rain. Street said pressure breed guns and gain. I saw both right, they overlap fine. Power's the church where the law still climb. No peace, no mercy, just vision and grit. I rise through the ranks by the code of the set. They betrayed, I rebuild. Sharper than I redefined, I trusted the wrong. Now I move alone, shadows my counsel, pain my throne. Each my player to spark, forge my plan to rise, not blend, be the last real man. The streets taught patience, power and weight. The Sith taught wrath, disguised as fate. I merge both worlds, discipline and flame. Now I speak soft, but they know my name.
And strength. That's the verse I recite. But in the block gospel, we live by fight. Respect don't come from talk.
It's proof and scars, crowned by the dark, baptized in tar. No peace, no mercy, just vision and grit. I rise through the ranks by the code of the Sith. They betrayed, I rebuild sharper than before. Each cut made armor, each loss made war. No peace, no calm, just power to earn. From the block to the top where the cold hearts turn. I don't bend, don't beg, can't quit my myth. Street-born child of the code of the Sith. Now I'm bossed up, silent throne in the grime. I speak less truth, I move through time. Loyalty's rare, so I charge that fee. Stand by the code or don't stand with me. I seen empires fall for a fake man's trust, and the strong stay standing when the weak come bust. The dark side don't tempt, it just show truth. Power corrupts unless it's you. I ain't worship the dark, I just learned its cost. Every king was a student who refused to be lost. So when they whisper my name on the block at night, just know the code ain't evil, it's earned by a fight. No peace, no mercy, just vision and grit. I rise through the ranks by the code of the Sith. They betrayed, I rebuild sharper than before. Each cut made armor, each loss made war. No peace, no calm, just power to earn. From the block to the top where the cohorts turn. I don't bend, don't beg, can't quit my myth. Street-born child of the code of the Sith. Street-born child of the code of the Sith. Street-born child of the code of the Sith. Fight.
Yeah. Cold air in the blade, frost of the tomb. What's harder than concrete? What's sharper than gloom? Listen, I'm molded in the alley, I'm casting the night. Every bar like a body drop wrong in the fight. Still in my stare, but the shadows run the show. I'm the ghost in the forge where the embers still glow. They say the blade is the king, but the hand is the ghost. If the grip ain't got pain, then it's empty inside the coat. I'm a blacksmith with blood, I turn rust into roars. Anvil in my chest, every heartbeat install more. I got iron in my lungs, I got smoke in my smile. I'm the crack in the pavement and still grow through the tile. Like try to fold me like foil, I stay twisted like crow. Now I bend every bend like a man who done broke. Flesh is brittle facts, but the spirit got steel. I'm the nerve in the nerve rack, I'm the heat in the deal. Every scar on my skin is a scripture in trials. I'm the scripture of proof that the weak can foul. I don't fear the sword, I respect what it takes. Let the blade only sing when the hunger awake. So I sharpen my thoughts till they bleed and they gleam. Got a kingdom of calm in the war of my dreams.
What is steel if the soul don't bleed? What is flesh if the fear feeds speed? Blade can gleam, but it still need a fist. I'm the riddle in the metal, I'm the hinge in the twist. What is steel if the heart don't crack? What is spark if it never come back? I don't just bend, I make pressure kneel. I'm the answer in the armor, I'm the riddle of steel.
I'm a shadow with syllables, I'm static in the beat. Every line like a lockpick, every punch knock knees weak. Concrete in my cadence, I'm grounded in the truth. I'm the weight in the silence, I'm the weight in the loot. If the block swing first, then the block gets stacked. I'm a body in the stash house, I'm the ghost in the back. I don't talk for the glory, I talk for the grain. Every bar is a brick, every rhyme like the pain. I'm a candle in the window of a crime in the rain. I'm a ghost in the apology of a name in the name. I got two sides of struggle, one side caked in dust, other side got rust, both still cut through the trust. Because flesh may be mortal, but mortal still fight. And the mind with a mission can turn wrong into right. So I stand in the flame with my name in the flame. Turn the page on the cage, then I write on the pain. Hammer to the anvil, heartbeat to the crack. Pressure don't make diamonds, it just reveal the lack. If the blade is the question, then the answer is bare. It's the hand in the hurt, it still reach through the air.
What is steel if the soul don't bleed? What is flesh if the fear feeds speed? Blade can gleam, but it still need a fist. I'm the riddle in the metal, I'm the hinge in the twist. What is steel if the heart don't crack? What is spark if it never come back? I don't just bend, I make pressure kneel. I'm the answer in the armor, I'm the riddle of steel.
I'm the calm in the clash, I'm
and tear. I'm the lock and the key and the kick in the rear. My thoughts got torque, every talk got a score. I turn bruises to verses, I turn pain into awe. If the sword is a sermon, then the sermon run red. It's not still in the sheath, it's the sin in the head. I got two sides of truth, one side caked in dust, other side got rust. Both still cut through the trust, because flesh may be mortal, but mortals still fight. And a mind with a mission can turn wrong into right. So I stand in the flame with my name in the flame. Turn the page on the cage, then I write on the pain. I'm not built for the brittle, I'm built for the war. I'm the start of the storm and the cost of the door. When the world want a weapon, I give it a will. When the world has the meaning, I answer endure still.
Still is the tool. Well, is the wool. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. Loyalty's a word they love to say. Betrayal's what you see when the smoke turns gray. Some call it lessons, I call it evidence. Watch who you feed, they might bite through sentiment. I was raised with a trust in pride thick. Crew tight, but one snake could flip quick. We broke bread, same block, same pain. Thought brother meant blood, turns out it's just slang. He smiled at my mom, dabbed up my man. Whole time plotting with dirt on his hand. Loyalty ain't words, it's habits unseen. You learn who's real when your back's on the lean. I gave him shelter, taught him grind here. Gave me envy, crossed that line. Betrayal hit heavy, like steel in the chest. That kind of cut never heals, it tests. In this life we draw lines in the frost. Stay loyal or get labeled as lost. Every friend ain't a soldier to hold. You learn who's real by the code of the code. Yeah, code of the code. No tears, just facts. Trust a blade that cuts both tracks. Some fold, some stand, some stories told. But few still breathe by the code of the code. Street lights blink when the truth get near. I seen love disappear, replaced with fear. One homie flipped for $1,000 in fame. He traded loyalty for a name in the game. I ain't bitter, just colder now. My circle small like a sober vow. Eyes wide open, heart and steel. Loyalty's earned by what you conceal. I stay silent when the snakes do hits. Learn real quick, they thrive off risk. Betrayal's common, but the calm's unique. I move like a ghost, don't talk, just speak. Yeah, you hear it in the tension between the bars. Loyalty don't live online, it lives in scars. Betrayal don't knock, it shows up quiet. Sits at your table, eats then riot. In this life we draw lines in the frost. Stay loyal or get labeled as lost. Every friend ain't a soldier to hold. You learn who's real by the code of the code. Yeah, code of the code is pain that molds. The streets remember what the weak one sold. Some fold, some stand, some stories told. But few still breathe by the code of the code. But few still breathe by the code of the code. Yeah. 0 degrees, still breathing fire. That mean I'm built wrong, or built right. Either way, somebody dying in this temperature. Yeah. Fire in my lungs, but my pulse stay froze. Ice in my veins, I'm at war with goals. Cold killer instinct with a furnace mode. Pain turn propellant out, I explode on load. Fire in my lungs, but my pulse stay froze. Ice in my veins, I'm at war with gold. Pressure make diamonds, I was cut from coal. Now I shine through the dark, still stone cold. Yeah. Yeah, I was trained in the tundra where the weak get erased. Where your hunger turns savage, gotta eat what you chase. Had to wrestle with the cold just to sleep through the pain. Now I deadlift my trauma, put the grief on the chain. Every bar got a bite, call it frost in the flow. But the heat still kick like a Glock when it blow. I'm a thermal anomaly, freeze when I'm still, but ignite on command like a bomb with a wheel. Hold up, Ice in my veins, I'm at war with goals. Cold killer instinct with a furnace mode. Pain turn purple lung that I explode on load. Fire in my lungs, but my pulse stay froze. Ice in my veins, I'm at war with goals. Pressure make diamonds, I was cut from cold. Now I shine through the dark, still stone cold. Yeah. Look, yeah. I got a freezer full of bodies, that's versions of me. Every failure I drill turned to currency. Now I'm cashing in pain with aggressive intent. Every rep like revenge, every set pay the rent. I don't try, I apply pressure till something collapses. Put the weight on my back, now it's stuck in the trap. See the cold made me numb, I don't flinch, I adapt. Water fire keep me live, resurrect every snap. I'm surgical with it then, cut precise through the beat. Leave a scar in the rhythm, now the mic gotta bleed. Got that cryo condition, keep it cool when I creep. Think I'm bust out the blue, now they losing they sleep. Yeah, I'm a storm in the chamber, mixed climate assassin. Where the frostbite freeze and the flames start snapping. Every punch got layers like tectonic rays. Break the ground, shift the sound, now I'm rocking the cage.
Live, lose, strike, burn. Live, lose, fight, learn. Cold, hard, hot, soul, lose, control. I don't. Ice in my marrow, flame in my breath.
Whoa.
I don't feel pain, I train it to death.
Yeah, I've been baptized in blizzards, resurrected in flame. That's a dual resurrection, now I'm built with no name. I don't fold, I fracture, then rebuild in the better. Like a glacier collapsing, just a shift in the pressure. Every line like a landmine, step in the burst. Got that sub-zero silence, but the echo get worse. I can chill in the void where the weak go numb. Then ignite that space like a heat-seeking sun. I'm relentless, no ceiling, just frost on the glass. And I'm breaking through that with the force of my past. Every crack in the ice like a path that I paved. Every bird mark a map of the hell that I brave. You ain't built for this climate, I thrive in extremes. Where the cold kill hope and the fire fuel dreams. I don't balance the scale, I become both sides. So the beast stay alive when the comfort dies. Fire in my lungs, but my pulse stay froze. Ice in my veins, I'm at war with gold. Cold killer instinct with a furnace mode. Pain turn purple linen, I explode on load. Fire in my lungs, but my pulse stay froze. Ice in my veins, I'm at war with gold. Pressure make diamonds, I was cut from cold. Now I shine through the dark, still stone cold. Yeah. This ain't motivation. It's mutation. You either adapt or get buried in the temperature. 0 degrees. Still breathing fire. Yeah. Silence loud, I can hear what the tension's saying. Even stillness got a rhythm when the pressure playing. Yeah, explode on command. I'm proposed when it build up. Heart got a jazz in the jam, but the drums still drill up. Tick-tock fusing my veins. Feel the chill, then it fill up. Explode on command. I just rise when I will up. Explode on command. Never rush, I just time it. Pain turn polish, every floor get a diamond. Explode on command, let it breathe. I align it, then I strike. Yeah, perfect form, every move so designed. I've been still as a pine, but it's depth in the quiet. Like a storm, learn patience. I don't wrestle, I got it. Breath slow, every second peel stretch like elastic. Till it snap into action, now the calm turn drastic. See the weight don't break me and translate different. Like a code in the pressure, I decode in kitchen. Every rep like a sentence, I'm rereading my limits. Turn fatigue to a language, now my body fluent in it. I don't rush the ignition, I let it simmer precise. Like a chef with the flame, I control the device. Got that look in my eye, like I seen this before. Right before everything shift, and the ceiling get tore. From the floor to the force, I evolve in the moment. Paying the currency, I invest and I own it. When it peak, I don't panic, I expand in the zone. Then I detonate clean like it's set in the stone. Explode on command. I propose when it build up. Heart got a jazz in the jam, but the drums still drill up. Tick-tock, fusing my veins.
perfect form, every move so designed. Yeah, I dance with the doubt, like a part of the rhythm. Every fear got a pulse, I just move with the system. Never loud with the panic, I'm surgical with it. Like a blade through the fog, I get clear when I'm in it. See the gym like a temple, every plate like a prayer. Stack it up with intention, feel the weight in the air. I ain't talk to my soul, got a language attention. Every lift like a verse, every set a confession. I was built in a pause, in a space for the snap. Where the mind play tricks and try to pull you back. But I mastered the gap, where the chaos get quiet. Now I step in that void and apply it, don't fight it. It's an art to the pressure, how you carry the load. How you walk through the fire without losing your code. When it's time, I don't chase it, I become the demand. And the second it's there, I explode on command. Yeah, feel that? That still moment right before everything shifts. Don't rush it. Explode on command. Let it ride, let it build slow. Feel the pulse in your chest, let the real show. Explode on command. No fear, just control though. Then release. Watch the whole world unfold, yo. Yeah. Explode on command. Yeah. Explode on command. Calm in the storm. Yeah. Till I move in this. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I was forged in a weight when the seconds feel heavy. With a mind go to war, but the stance stay steady. Every doubt like a weight, had to bench my thoughts. Now I press past limits, they said I'm not. See the mirror don't lie, but it don't show growth. That's invisible work when you grind that slow. Every scar got a story, every breath got weight. Every step got purpose when you learn that pace. I don't flinch for the build, I get sharper instead. Like a blade getting honed every time that it's pressed. From the bottom of struggle to the peak of control. I turn pressure to power, now I live in my soul. So when the moment arrives and the silence get loud and the energy thick like a storm in the crowd, I don't scream, I don't rush, I don't reach, I don't cram, I just breathe then detonate. Explode on command. Yeah. That moment right there, that's where the power lives. Not in the noise, in the control.
Yeah. Ain't no friendly games on this side. Every move costs. Play chess, never checkers, keep your hands concealed. Every smile got a motive, every move get revealed. Squares get chalked when the pressure get real. I don't talk what I think, I just let it get sealed. Play chess, never checkers, keep your circle tight. Seen kings lose crowns over one wrong night. They react, I adapt, then I strike off errors. Rule 11, don't survive, move better. I learned the board where the knights wasn't noble, where the bishops don't pray. They just line up your totem where the roots don't castle. They corner and trap, and the pawn get you gone if you step out of map. Every block like a square, every square got a price. Every move roll dice, but I calculated twice. See they playing for now, I'm delaying the win. Cause the end game clean if you patient within. I don't trust quick checks, there's a setup to fall. See the fake checkmate, get a king knocked off. So I bait, then I break, let them think to your head. Whole time I'm 3 moves where they thinking instead. Night move, crooked path, I don't walk in the line. Had to zig through the dark just to sharpen the mind. You see chaos, I see patterns and pain. Turn survival to strategy, now I'm running the game. Play chess, never checkers, keep your hands concealed. Every smile got a motive, every move you reveal. Squares get chalked when the pressure get real. I don't talk what I think, I just let it get sealed. Play chess, never checkers, keep your circle tight. Seen kings lose crowns over one wrong night. They react, I adapt, then I strike off errors. Rule 11, don't survive, move better. No love on the board, just angles and fear. Every piece got a purpose, every purpose of freedom. Checkmate thoughts, I don't think like the rest. They play checkers with life, I put life to the test. No trust, just position, every step got a cost. See the win turn lost when the vision get lost. They see moves, I see traps get laid. Rule 11, think block the move that you made. Fork in the pressure, hit them both at once. Now they stuck picking death while I hold what I want. That's a street contradiction, no choice is safe. Either way they move, I'm controlling they fate. Imp sun slide through what they thought was locked. That's a backdoor entry when the front get watched. See the rules ain't rules with survival involved. It's adapt to dissolve when the problem gets solved. Sacrifice small just to clear that lane. Lost a piece, gained the board, that's a different exchange. They cry over losses, I absorb the cost. Cause a temporary hit just to find who boss. Every corner got eyes, every silence loud. Every friend looks strange in a dangerous crowd. So I move like a ghost, but I hit like truth. You don't see me coming till I stayed in the proof. No love on the board,
just angles of fear. Every piece got a purpose, every purpose severe. Checkmate thoughts, I don't think like the rest. They play trickers with life, I put legs to the test. No trust, just position, every step got a cost. See the wind turn lost, when the vision get lost. They see moves, I see traps get laid. Rule 11th engraved, not the move that you made. Cold world, slow breath, never show what you feel. If they read in your face, then you fake it reveal. You see pieces, I see predators move. You see game, I see nothing to prove. And game's different when you come from the bottom, where the weak get erased and the strong get forgotten. Where a pawn turn queen if it lived through the night. Not a piece they ignore, got control of the fight. I don't play for respect, I play for control. Respect get you killed if you lose in your role. So I study the board like a map of the wall. Every step could be last if you strike for a second. Time tick different when your life on the line. Every second to move, every move is divine. I don't rush, I calculate every breath. Cause the facts is way for sometimes we the death. Rule 11 carved deep in the code that I keep. Don't play for the win, play to never get beat. Yeah, this ain't a game where you learn mid-play. You either came ready, or you become the lesson.
Ain't no castles where I'm from, just corners. Pop at the block down like a phantom brand. So keep the name clean even if the hands ain't. Yeah, it's that third generation grind. Granddad finna pattern on the flicker sun. Daddy ran roots, ain't wore a new gun. I'm the LDC, born with the deeds. Legacy heavy as the bricks it feeds. Mom said pray, but the rent came raw. So I learned every angle, every fine law. My name ring out, pressure on skin. Firstborn gotta die slow or win. The block side chapel, the dope I quiet. The money out sermon, betrayal I fight. I carry that gold like a cross on tilt. Every drop of success, still blood I spill.
Born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
Yeah, the free to raise kings till the kings fall down.
The dynasty, built on sin.
I just play my part, keep the bloodline in.
The dynasty, born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
Yeah,
Yes, these race kings till the teams fall down.
Pops locked up, I was 13 and gone. Word to the sworn, I protect that zone. Uncle said you next, that's curse, not gift. Crown real sharp when the gold don't fit. These little bros look up, pockets need filling. I grind for tuition, not thrilling, killing, but the product move fast. Temp test slick, every cell feed us, ain't nothing holy quick. Court days hum like background beats. Loyalty cheap when the hunger repeats. I ain't choose this seat, it chose me grim. Oldest child of a block bred sin.
Born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
Yeah, street rate king till the kings fall down.
Third dynasty, built on sin.
Carry my load so the next might win.
Third dynasty, born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
Yeah,
Yes, streets race kings till the kings fall down.
Yeah, nah, it's blood, sweat, county time. I seen legacy written on chalk outlines. You wanna hear the name out here? You hear the debt, every cent attached.
now I'm grown, paint still fresh on scars. Old head gone, tombstones my memoirs. Try and break the mold, 1 foot in grind. One in light, I ain't learned to find. My little man watching, wide eye hope. I'm trying to hand books, not packs or rope. But glory God, ghost, they whisper steady. Keep the line tight, don't throw pride away. So I pray between sirens, stack what's clean. Dream of a legacy with no codeine. Third dynasty, born in dust. We royalty by grit, not luck or trust.
Born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
I bleed that throne, still hold it down.
Third dynasty, built on pain.
If I break these chains, they know my name.
Third dynasty,
Yeah, crown ain't gold, it's rust. But it's still heavy when you the one holding it. 30 dice, still breathing.
third dynasty, born in the dirt, but they call it crown.
Yeah,
Yeah, streets race kings till the kings fall down. Third dynasty,
yeah.
Yeah, crown ain't gold, it's rust. But it's still heavy when you the one holding it. Third dynasty, still breathing.
Yeah. I ain't ain't the apex yet, but I'm in the same breath. Yeah. I'm stalking the summit with something combustive. On hunger that's functioning under destruction. They call it the jungle, I'm jungling functions. Turn rumbling rumbles to royal reductions. He's sitting in comfort, I'm coming for customs. Rewrite with the crown and the come-ups be coming. From nothing to something, I summon to summon. Now watch how the upper echelon get encumbered. Yeah, predator rhetoric, better with venom. I thread it and spread it, embedded in denim. My letters beheading, competitors leverage. I said it, I'm set for the head of this sentence. Like metal embedded in pressure. I'm pressing progression with measured aggression and lessons. They resting, I'm repping obsession. Every second I step is a threat to the essence. I don't just ride on the rhythm, I riddle the rhythm with rhythms of rivals that mimic the image. They live in the limits, I'm lifting the limits, then flipping the script till the ceiling is finished. Like little by little, turn literal villain. I'm killing the middle, Mr. King to the pinnacle vision. Not a king in position, can feel the incision. I'm near interfering with him, period living. I'm next to the throne. With a breath full of pressure, a step from the crest in the neck of a legend he resting. I'm stretching the seconds, compressing the present. I'm testing the edge of his section. Next to the throne, yeah, I'm pressing progression, addressing the essence of reign and possession. If he slip in the split of a second, I'm in it. The instant I enter, I end the impression. Yeah, I'm moving with musical mutiny, beautifully brutal with lucid impunity. They view me as usually new to the unity. I'm usurping the usage of rulers and eulogies. Like, who is he? Truly a nuisance. I'm ruling the rooms, a foolish delusion. Turn illusion to proven improvement of who in the room is. Refusing the movement. I'm stacking the stamina, slapping the calendar, tracking the patterns of apex to amateur. He got the crown, I got calculus, calculating the countdown, the counter. His caliber, like a catalyst, crashing the palace. I'm balancing malice with talent and challenge. They chanting the status, I'm planting the damage. Now panic, get planted inside of the palace. Yeah, sentence by sentence, I sentence the sentence. The minutes with metrics that measure the minutes. He winning for now, but I'm bending the pendulum, sending the signal that settle is finished. I don't settle for seconds, I set up succession. Aggressive progression, obsessive direction. Now every reflection he checking is echoing me as the next intersection. Close enough to correct it, cold enough to collect it. Yeah. I got the center of the throne in my sensory center of attention that enters and bends every emperor. Like end of an era embedded in effort. I'm rendering pressure that sever the sector. He the standard, I'm standing to sever the standard, expanding the plan, the grander agendas. Now the brand of the apex is slipping in bandwidth. I'm banding with bandwidth to handle the temper, yeah. Failure to fuel was a fatal decision. I flipped it to fuel for a fatal ascension. Now every trial turned tribal. I rival the title, survival, revival. I'm vital in vision like a final arrival, a primal division. I'm diving inside of the mind of the mission. Now the line between rival and title is vital and minimal. I'm in the middle position. I'm right at the rim of the rain in the ritual, pivotal, visual, can't get in critical. They said no equal, I'm sequel to sequel, a lethal retrieval of regal residuals. Now the throne got a tone that it never considered, a clone that is grown but considerably bigger. In the moment it flickered, I enter the picture and finish the figure. The throne with a breath full of pressure, a step from the crest and the neck of a legend he resting. I'm stretching the seconds, compressing the present. I'm testing the edge of his section. Next to the throne, yeah, I'm pressing progression, addressing the essence of reign and possession. If he slip in the split of a second, I'm in it. The instant I enter, I end the impression. Yeah. Not the apex, yeah, but every second sound like a countdown, and I don't miss.
Yeah. They ain't built for this altitude. Pressure different when you are the apex.
Apex predator, prey, expect a pretext. I pretext the text, every line a deep threat, deep sea depth, pressure pressing on your pain game. I bend frames, Einstein mind in a 10 frame. Time warp rhymes, more forms when I write space. White hot, bright thoughts burn through a night's wait. I don't compete, I delete what the hype make. You away, I'm the quake that rewrite plates. Plate shift, great riff, break scripts with a bar split cartridge. Fully loaded quotes when I spark clips. Mark this moment as extinction. Every sentence, sentence entry to detention. Bars layer barometric pressure in the booth. Proof I produce more force than the truth. Truth is, I'm truth twisted in the physics. You gimmicks, I'm Godzilla, God within the digits. Digital literist, carriage or miracle lyrics. Says mirror this if you can, but you can't, cause the pen different. I'm hand looking habit, graphic when I graph damage. Every bar exam, I pass damage with fast bang. King of the tide, you're with a kill call. Step on your title idol now, it's a hill roll. Climb if you want, but the summit is a death wish. I'm what's left when the best get left breathless. I don't ascend, I descend like a meteor. Meet your end when I bend, what you see is law. Top tier, I tear tops when I tear through 'em. You looking up, cause I engineer ruin. Multi-syllable, militant, middle of minimal limits. I'm in a minute, diminishing any mimic that mimics syntax. Twisted 6 acts stacked in a sentence that's triple entendre. Talk with a pendulum, pendant, pen and doom, pen and tune for contenders. Contending, I'm contending, connected. Bone when I end up. In-game energy, enemy entropy. I enter, then every entity end up a memory. Sketch, left the race when I flex attacks. Next level, devil couldn't even sketch the steps. I step correct, every step a step beyond steps. You step behind, I'm the step they don't step on yet. Heavy crown, levitate the levies when I levy lines. Every line I levy break, flooding every levy line. Water down, I drown oceans in a drop of thought. You not a boss, you were lost at the loss for God. God cheer, hard years couldn't measure the growth. I ghost strike, ghost give a phantom a tangible flow. Painful menopause, minimal miracles, memory lit up on the impossible. I'm infinity and symmetry. King of the Kaiju, with a kill code. Step on your title idol now, it's a hill road. Climb if you want, but the summit is a death wish. I'm what's left when the best get left breathless. I don't ascend, I descend like a meteor. Meet your end when I bend, what you see is law. Top tier, I tear tops when I tear through 'em. You looking up, cause I engineer ruin. Ground heavy, ground tremble when I think loud. Ink clouds rain down kings that I ink out. Sync sound, every syllable a system crash. I mismatch metrics, matrix couldn't glitch my math. Now magic, mad savage with a savage song added up. Every adding up to havoc spawn track rivals, define titles, multiply terror in prime time. No dividing what's divine. Never errorless, terror press levels when I level sets. Metal stress when I press tectonics never rest. Rest assured, I'm the rest they can't rest against. I'm rest in peace, wrapped inside a present tense. Present kidding, present tense, couldn't present things. I present presence, essence double present being beyond beings, beyond what beyond mean. I bond schemes into bombs that respond clean. Who they thought, every thought a new talk. You brute luck, I compute what the truth cuts. Cut different, cut cloth from a cosmic seam. A monster metaphor that became a regime. No challenges, just chapters. And I end every story the same way, with the crown still standing. I'm a god of war, no surrender, no fall. Heard they want smoke, I'ma answer that call. Bleeding through the fight, I was built for it all. I'm a god of war, watch a legend evolve. I'm a god of war, no mercy, no pause. Crown on my head like I'm breaking they laws. Every scar earned, I'ma turn it to applause. I'm a god of war, they salute what they saw. I came out the gutter with a plan and a vengeance. Hunger in my stomach, no luck, all engines. Skated on the edge, every breath was a sentence. Well, legends die young and the rats seek penance. Nights too cold, had the street lights blinking. Eyes red raw, but the mind stay thinking. Mama said, boy, keep praying, keep dreaming. But I made a deal with the pain, we even. Used to bleed pride on the floor by the fences. Now I breathe war through the bars of my mental. My scars ain't flaws, they alarms, they lessons. Every cut deep, turn a wound to a weapon. Look, I came from the dirt, not a single excuse. I carry the hurt like a living Zeus. Every threat I converted to truth. If death on the table, I'm serving it too. I built an empire, the cinder and stress. Each step prayed over, each rep compressed. When they aimed at my dome, I just gave it respect. Cause I walk with the storm that obeys, no flex. They don't
when I see what the fire made raw. Every rule broken, I design new law. I thrive with a wolf, get lost in the fall. Cause I am the ghost they invoke when they talk. I'm a god of war. No something, no fall. Heard they want smoke, I'ma answer that call. Bleeding through the fight, I was built for it all. I'm a god of war. Watch a legend evolve. I'm a god of war. No mercy, no pause. Crown on my head like I'm breaking they laws. Every scar earned, I'ma turn it to applause. I'm a god of war. They salute what they saw. Yeah. I'm the alpha in the algorithm coded for rap. Spit python, syntax, venom and craft. Critics analyze patterns but they miss my math. I'm old propane, they just subtract from my pad. Studio smell like gunpowder and grace. Every line's armor, every rhyme's trace. I've been metaphors like I'm folding space. Got the crown on standby, floating in place. They mimic the cadence but miss the intent. I don't rap bars, I deliver events. I'm a hurricane written in a mortal accent. They just breeze by, rearrange the descent. Grammy on my shelf but the war still in a beastly scripture, I convert to sinner. Flow so cold, made the summer Rick sinner. Turn hate was the art, made the critics my den. I got a hell full of horns, contradiction divine. Every bar's baptism when it crosses his line. I'ma whisper in your ear and a knife in your spine. If the pen is a sword and my blade to design. Legends by choir when the verse unfold. I speak hieroglyph, turn ink to gold. And immortal alive, I can touch this mold. My legacy's coded, my story's foretold. You feel that rumble when I write my name. It's thunder rehearsing my claim to the flame. I don't need fame, I just need domain. Cause gods don't chase, they define the game. I'm a god of war. No surrender, no fall. Heard they want smoke, I'ma answer that call. Bleeding through the fight, I was built for it all. I'm a god of war. Watch a legend evolve. I'm a god of war. No mercy, no pause. Crown on my head like I'm breaking they laws. Every scar earned, I'ma turn it to applause. I'm a god of war. They salute what they saw. Now I'm burning myself, not the world around. My shadow talk loud, but I mute that sound. Medals on my soul where the tears went down. Discipline my throne, I don't kneel to the crown. Every challenge a mirror, reflection divine. I stare in the abyss, redesign my spine. Pain is a prophet if you read the signs. And peace is the trophy when you master your mind. I've been to the brink where the silence screams. Woke up with doubts trying to cancel dreams. Still I call my faith through extremes unseen. Made a weapon of faith and a shield of esteem. I'm praying with fury, meditating with rage. My thoughts like storms on a mental stage. The war in my temple don't need a gate. Cause I die every night just to live through the page. I'm a myth in the man, the blood in the pen. Death is a rumor, I begin with a yen. Every time I fall with direction, my brand, I'm a practice the same in a soldier stand. So when they call war, I just crack that grim and baptize and losses of a lesson to sin. I ain't reached the top of the state within where God's gonna motivate rise again. I don't back down, that's a creed I breathe. Every wound I get, that's the proof I bleed. If heaven got a gate, better check ID. Cause I'm coming with fire, what's D to T. I'm a god of war. I'm a god of war. No surrender, no fall. Heard they want smoke, I'ma answer that call. Bleeding through the fight, I was built for it all. I'm a god of war. Watch a legend evolve. I'm a god of war. No mercy, no pause. Crown on my head like I'm breaking they laws. Every scar earned, I'ma turn it to applause. I'm a god of war. They salute what they saw. Never call me the best, just call me what's left. After every myth breaks, every throne shakes, every name fades, I remain God of war.
A toast to the ghosts that loaned me their losses. Now their bones, the blueprints of bosses. I ain't spiteful, I'm architectural. Every threat was symmetrical. The downfall mathematical, my rise geometrical. I built thrones out of tombstones, crowns from collapses. Balance my chalice on talons of past addicts. Every foe was a scaffold, now I'm skybound static. Laughing through the ashes is tragic but pragmatic. Pray for the pain that became my doctrine. Rivals rock, but they rock made profit. Even they applaud the plot, I locked it. It's ironic, they death deposits keep the God stocking, huh? I threaded grace through the crossfire. Cross-reference, they lost fires. Water smoke is cologne, now I spark higher. They envies my engine, intentions combustible. Every grudge they constructed was structural, trustable. The irony, I'm inspired by the irony. Trying me turn a dynasty, blasphemy to piety. My diary diagrams, riots and violent variety. I'm pilot, the quietest violence choir in sirens silently. I'm half prophet, half product of spite. Wrote psalms in the ashes, paragraphs in the night. They tried to bury my light, but the pressure was precise. Diamonds don't dim, they just glare through the vice. And you have betrayed the orbit. If corpses converted to courses or more, they force distortions more
notes in my symphonies. You foolishly fuel me, brutally schooling me, foolproof truancy. I learned from truancy's lunacy, turn mutiny to unity, immunity through scrutiny. Lie. They humans in his hubris, hate-outs aren't humans. They rumors the real estate of greatness I grew in. I salute them, I use them, they prove my communion. Those built gold like the Pharaoh's reunion. Orchestrate the order of corpses, asserted to courses. The more they force distortions, more fortune endorsed it. Call it divine distortion, I'm proportioned through mourning. They pour me, swarming, I stormed it and made forms in it. They live like notes in my symphonies, eulogies. Foolishly fueled me, brutally schooling me. Foolproof truancy, I learned from truest to lunacy. Turn mutiny to unity, immunity through scrutiny. There's humors in this hubris, hate I turns human. They ruins the real estate of greatness I grew in. I salute them, I use them, they prove my communion. Ghosts built gold like the Pharaoh's reunion. Arrogant! I ain't never been fueled by revenge. I'm fueled by results. They think forgiveness is peace. Nah, forgiveness my blueprint. I don't war with ghosts, I employ them. Every foe became function, every wound turned architect. They cursed me with pressure, I compressed into propulsion. Now the sky's the archive. Every cloud of fire on the ones who tried me. My enemies wrote elegies, not realizing it was scripted legacy. I turned chaos into cadence, hate into halos. Each echo in these halls is the sound of structure. So if this beat come back, it's not a drop, it's resurrection. Every brick, every ghost, every scar in this frequency, still building.
Yeah. Crown ain't just metal. It's memory pressure. Payment. You don't wear it, it wears you. Crowned by the slums where the sun barely visitors. Turn hunger to hustle, make pain look deliberate. I was building with vision, they was building for images. Now I'm watching they mirrors crack under the privileges. Power make you paranoid, peeking through the drapes. Respect make you meticulous, every move calculated. One got them shaking when you speak, scared to debate. Other got them challenging your genius to your face. Fear is a favor that expire with time. Respect is a ledger, every line got a rhyme. You can borrow intimidation, but the interest is steep. Why respect compound, quiet when you sow what you reap. I done seen kings kill kingdoms for control of the narrative. Turn truth into tyranny, rewrite what the terror is. Now they reign over ruins with a name no one cherishing. Just a cautionary tale in the books they embarrassing. I was moving like a student of the game in the grave, where the wise speaking codes and the cowardly obey. Had to learn every jewel got a cut in the flaw. Even diamonds lose clarity when pressure involved. Crowned by consequences, consonants cut like a covenant. Power push paranoia, respect require punishment. Fear got them following, love got them judging your step. Either way you indebted, every crown come with that. Crowned by consequence, calculate every breath. Rule with an iron fist, so get refined by respect. See the throne turn temporary when integrity left. You can reign, you can rep, but you ain't free yet. I knew a man with the might of a militant mind, had the block and the bind, every thought weaponized, but nobody corrected him. Fear kept him aligned, so his flaws went unchecked till they severed his spine. That's the cost of authority without accountability. Echo chamber louder than the voice of ability. He was feared by the many but respected by none, so his empire collapsed when the pressure had come. Then I met a wise dude, never raised up his tone, but his presence made you question how you carried your own. He was rich in respect, but it came with a weight, cause they leaned on his wisdom like it wasn't a strain. See, both sides heavy, ain't no light in the crown. Wanna make you a tyrant, wanna make you a ground where everybody plant seeds but don't water your roots. Now you drowning their knees. Why you start for your truth? I was caught in the middle, felt the pull of extremes. Either silence the sin or get dissected by teams. So I sharpen my balance like a blade in between, where my name hold power but my soul stay clean. Crowned by consequence, consonants cut like a covenant. Power push paranoia, respect require punishment. Fear got them following, love got them judging your steps. Either way you indebted, every crown come with that. Crowned by consequence, calculate every breath. Rule with an iron fist or get refined by respect. See the throne turn temporary when integrity left. You can reign, you can rest, but you ain't free yet. They cheer for the rise, disappear in the fall. If they fear you, it's distance, ain't no love there at all. If they love you, it's pressure, gotta answer the call. Either way you in bondage when you standing too tall. Now I speak with a cadence that's measured and lethal. Half of it's cerebral, half connected to people. I don't need them to feel me, I need them to feel me. But I keep a line clear so the weak don't conceal me. Cause respect without boundaries turn kings into servants, and power without conscience leave your name looking worthless. It's a dance with the devil in the room full of mirrors, where your flaws get amplified and your vision get clearer. I done mastered the art of selective authority. Give them truth in the dose, never hand them the whole of me. If they question my steps, then I welcome the audit. If they fearing my voice, then I already lost it. See the real crown, sit in the balance you hold. Not the fear in their eyes or the applause that they show. It's the way you can walk through the fire controlled and still come out yourself. Not a story that's told, so I carry it different. Less a king, more witness to the cost of ambition and the weight of forgiveness. Cause the throne ain't the goal, it's the test of your spirit. And the crown just a symbol of how close you came near it. Crowned by consequence. Yeah, not by choice,
Crowned by consequence.
about what it cost you. Remember,
Crowned by consequence.
yeah.
Crowned by consequence.
Crowned by consequence.
I stopped reaching, and everything reached back. That's when I understood. Need is a leash, and I don't wear collars. When you need nothing, you own everything. Loose grip, now the whole world swing. No strings, I don't pull, I just let it ring. I don't chase crowns, still I'm crowned as king. When you need nothing, you own everything. No lack, so the blessings just cling. Cut ties, now the energy sing. I don't want it, now it want me. I made peace with the void, now I voice like oracle. Orbits in my aura, every step metaphysical. Minimal desires, now my fire more formidable. Less is more literal, I became the principal. I don't bargain with the outcome, I outgun it, outrun it. Detachment turned famine in abundance. Stomach used to rumble, now I stomach all assumptions. Nothing's ever missing when you missing the compulsion. See, attachment is a tax on your spirit. Every want got a cost, every fear got a limit. I was bound to the need, now I'm freed from the image. Now the image need me just to breathe for a minute. That's inversion, I'm the version they can't purchase. No service, still I'm serving higher purpose. Wordsmith every verse like a sermon in the furnace. Burning down dependence, leave the ego in the surface. When you need nothing, you want everything. Loose grip, now the whole world swing. No strings, I don't pull, I just let it ring. I don't chase crowns, still I'm crowned as king. When you need nothing, you own everything. No lack, so the blessings just cling. Cut ties, now the energy sing. I don't want it, now it want me. I seen hunger turn a god into a hostage quick. Seen kings fold for a coin, that's the cost of it. I abolished it, the need got evicted. Now I walk in any room like I authored existence. That's confidence carved from the absence of craving. I was trapped in the having, now I master the saving. Saving all my energy, never asking for favors. Now the favors chase me down like I'm gravity's neighbor. Let it breathe, every loss was a lesson in disguise. Every tie that I cut was a blessing in divide. Now I'm stepping with a stride like I severed every tie. You can't threaten what I never let define me inside. That's the code, overload on the soul, no corrosion. Devotion to the moment, not the moment's promotion. I was chasing validation, now I'm laced in the ocean of a calm so deep, even chaos is frozen. Release it, receive it. What you drop, you don't need it. Empty hands, but they reach it. Now the universe repeat it. No fear, no ceiling, no chains on
I had dreams tied tight to the weight of approval. Now I move like truth in a state that is neutral. No pull, no push, just a force that is mutual. With the laws of the all, that's a source that is crucial. I don't chase time, I align with the alignment. Every second I invest, come divine with assignment, no requirement. That's the highest refinement. You can't buy this level, it's a silent consignment to the self. Deeper depths where the ego gets shelled, where the wealth ain't measured by the things that you held, but the space that you kept when you emptied yourself. Now the shelf full of everything you never compelled. That's the paradox. When you drop it, it doubles. When you stop chasing trouble, you dissolve all the struggle. Now I stand in the calm with the eye of the puzzle. Every piece fall in place. I don't fight, I just trust it. When you need nothing, you own everything. Loose grip, now the whole world swing. No strings, I don't pull, I just let it ring. I don't chase crowns till I'm crowned as king. When you need nothing, you own everything. No lack, so the blessings just cling. Cut ties, now the energy sing. I don't want it, now it want me.
They told you to chase it. I told you to release it. Now look, it's all yours, but I'm needing to keep it.
Silence, sharp enough to sever thought. Breathe in, discipline. Breathe out, laws.
Still blade breathing, no rage leaking. Calm when I'm cutting, the storm stays sleeping. Pulse like a drum, but the mind stay even. Death in the silence, I strike, no speaking. Still blade breathing, no rage leaking. Eyes half closed, but I see your treason. Peace in the war, that's the code I'm keeping. Move like a ghost, one stroke, no reason. I meditate in the mayhem, make men melt when I face them. My patience is plated in titanium, I don't break, I'll race them. No wasted motion, devotions deeper than oceans of ancient codes. I carry the weight of 1,000 ghosts in the way that I lace my flows. I'm calm but deadly, a psalm in every bar. I carve like scars in cherry wood, sharp and steady. Already buried the fear, now clarity steered the blade. Every breath is a step to death, I don't hesitate. I class game. Through chaos I'm flawless, the lore of the soul from my aura. No horror can warp us, I walk in the mold like a chorus recorder. I capture the silence, then violently slice it in fractions of seconds. My mind is a weapon, refining design for divine intersection. With fade out of weight, I create every cut with intention. You flexing, I'm setting attention, my presence a lesson, no question. A question, suppressing the surgical strikes, I'm less like a man. More a myth than the flicker of light. Still blade breathing, no rage leaking. Calm when I'm cutting, the storm stays sleeping. Pulse like a drum, but the mind stay even. Death in the silence, I strike, no speaking. Still blade breathing, no rage leaking. Eyes half closed, but I see all tracing. Peace in the war, that's the code I'm keeping. Move like a ghost, one stroke, no reason. I train in the rain where the pain turns sacred. Every drop like a clock that remind what patience is made of. Discipline dripping in every decision, precision's a prison you live in. If you wanna be risen, I'm driven by vision, collision with inner divisions. I split them like atoms to gather the fragments, depending the mission, no panic, I plan it, mechanical damage, I manage to finish inside of the balance. My talents are calibrated, famine. I start for the art of the hardest departure from comfort. I'm art of the sharper performance, I harvest the darkness, they conquer. My posture is honor, embodied, no lobby for glory, just duty. The beauty and brutal efficiency, fluid but truly unruly. You move like a movie, I move like a memory. Creative and fatal, ingredient and created, my blade is a statement. Unstable, for those who mistake the composer for lack of. No bullshit, I'm stacking impressions of death in a fraction of second. No pulse racing, the soul pacing. Time slows down when the blades start tracing. No crowd, no sound, just ground I'm facing. One breath in, then erasing. I sharpen my focus on stones of opponents who crumble from pressure. I measure the seconds between every breath like a metronome lecture. A step is a sentence of death, no ink with intention. I'm penning the ending the moment you enter my field of perception. My aura's a corridor, the corridor's endless reflection. Where every direction's a lesson in death and correction. Correction's a myth, but I mimic the image with militant vision. Committed to limits that limit the living, I live in precision. No slip in the grip, every fingertip, stick with the steel. I feel every fight, mirror fear, disappear when I kneel. The rise like a right to revival. Ours is a cycle I master. Disasters a check that I drafted. The slash will be slashed with master. I'm faster than thoughts, so make wrecks with the calm that I harbor. A burger with bars, I line up your fate with a part in your armor. No armor can guard you from karma. I carve it in cartilage clean. You started listening to that started in dreams. I harvest the scream. like a drum, but the mind stay even. Depth in the silence, I strike, no speaking. Still blade breathing, no rage leaking. Eyes half closed, but I see all treason. Peace in the war, that's the code I'm keeping. Move like a ghost, one stroke, no reason. No scream. Perfected.